Monster Hero Mashers. Coming up after this. When Hasbro announced that they were making these Monster Hero Mashers, I love mashers, first of all. I love their size and their scale and just their proportions. They're just a nice big chunky hunky toy. They decided to make this in-house monster brand, not Star Wars, not Marvel, the stuff that they usually did with them. They made these monsters and I was so excited about getting them, and I waited and I waited and I waited and they never showed up. And then I found out that they were available over in Europe. I think it might be just the UK. I'm not sure if anyone else got them. There was all kinds of other sets you could get that they had planned. These are the 5 that they released, and this is the only 5 they released, and they only released them overseas, maybe just in the UK for all I know. I'm going to show you each one in the box, and then I'm going to show you there's a cross-sell on the back, and there are a couple that are unavailable, which are kind of the best ones, unfortunately. But let me show you this pumpkin head. Wait, I guess I should give you their real names to be nice. Sir Jack-O-Lanternus. And that is what he looks like in the package. I mean, come on, a perfect Halloween toy. And then we've got Iron Wolf. And that is what he looks like. Look at his really long extra arms. They all have really cool weapons and tools. So this is Bone Thrasher. So he's like a skater and zombie in one. And then this is a Grim Flame. And I thought I might not like him the most, but I might like him the most. Because he's got translucent parts on him and he looks cool. It's like the Grim Reaper. And then there's like the creature from the Black Lagoon kind of thing. And he's Fishhook. And he does have a hook for a hand. These might be really cool to even mash with your other mashers. You can make them look a little more human. Oh yeah, but let me show you on the cross-sell. Frankenslimer and Radalanche. They were deluxe figures. I think some of them came with cars, if I remember correctly. They had a whole display, like, I think it was Toy Fair, but it could have been San Diego Comic-Con. They really do look like the best ones. Make your own mashups. I don't know if I'm going to make my own mashups. I kind of like them as they are. What I am going to do is I'm going to open them right now. Wait, can I hold up the spines one last time before I open them? When I was collecting my mashers at first, I did like to display them on the shelf like this. And I could just look at all the characters that I have, because the art is so good. I guess I could keep these boxes and then do it anyway. Not that I have room for empty boxes on my shelves. It shows some of the pieces in these mashups that go with the other characters. See how one goes with the Frankenslimer? We don't have that Slimer gun. I'm sure those were not released though, but not totally sure because how would I know? You can't find them online or anything. Oh yeah, what I wanted to check on was how they had him holding his sword. May as well start with Pumpkinhead. Such a great Halloween character. Let me just show you everything on this thing right now. Now see, he has this awesome translucent sword that, look how, one's a beauty, but it's got 2 pegs on it. And he has one of those energy hitting hands, so you can totally poke this in here like he's shooting an energy blast, and I think that looks really cool. But he can also hold his sword like a normal sword wielder, sword holder, sword user. Wow. Wowie. Wow, wow. He's jacked, he's got muscles, he's got a pumpkin head, and when you have a light behind it, you can see the light shining through because it's all translucent. And then this translucent cape is so cool. Let's rip his head off and look at this cape. Okay, so the cape is just, oh, and it has 2 pegs, so it can poke on to different things. Let me start a mashup already. Everybody's really different sizes, so I don't know how well the mashup is gonna go. But yeah, the cape could totally go on anybody. Oh my goodness, he could hold his own head in his hand like that. He's a sweet, sweet figure. Okay, let's look at this wolf guy with a jaw that is articulated, big gorilla arms, and he walks on his toes. And those are his cuffs, and he's got like a tuxedo on. And he comes with an axe that he grinds. Both meanings of the word. It looks like a guitar, but it's also literally an axe. It is hollow on one side. That allows him to plug it on his back if he wants to carry it that way. Man, those arms are long. He is awesome too. Look at how cool that paint is on those shackles. I don't know what the name of any of this stuff is. And then there's this Grim Reaper like character, and he is total translucent plastic, and he's fiery flames. His hood is removable. So that's what his skull head gruesomely looks like without it. Look at the translucentness on this guy. And then he's got this horned beast skeleton staff he holds onto his backbone. It breathes fire. You can put the hood on 2 different ways. You can put it on that way. You can put it on that way. That's the way it's supposed to go. This way. Look at the crazy details on this guy. They all have elbows and shoulders. I wish mashers would come apart on the shoulders. I think some might. Head turns. Head comes off. There's no knees on this guy. Look at him. In one hand he can hold it just at the tip. In the other hand he can put it down in further. It's more secure this way. And then we got this skater dude, a zombie. That is what he looks like. He's the little guy of them all. He's got bone legs completely, but he's wearing one sneaker. And he comes with the skateboard. Look at the design on the bottom of the skateboard. That's awesome! And he can also carry his skateboard in his hand quite easily. Like that, too. Yo, dude! Yeah! That bone hand is awesome. One bone hand. And one normal green hand. As normal as a green hand can be. And then there's this swamp creature guy. They all have an accessory they can hold. Well, I guess he also has an accessory he can hold. It's attached to his hand. But his extra piece was this fin. But I'm pretty sure that he is supposed to just stick that on his back. I mean, it's a masher. They mix and match and share. But I think it's supposed to add to his character. And just look at him. He's like a pirate and a fish at the same time. Look at that one green hand. He's slimy, he's gross, he's got a starfish for a belt. That's kind of sweet. That's what his face looks like. He's kind of cute. Whoa, these are nice. Nice big hunky chunky figures. Monsters. Do you have a favorite of the bunch? Do I have a favorite of the bunch? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a lot of people's favorite. I usually really like wolves. He is pretty cool too. Wait, that's not a tuxedo, that's like a biker jacket. Because he's a rock and roll guy. I never made that correlation, but a biker jacket and a tuxedo kind of do have the same cut to them. Death? Translucent, he's really cool. And you know what, this is a really hard decision. Humanoids are usually my favorite, and he is the most human, yet still a skeleton and a zombie, and like that's really cool too. And he's like a cool dude. And he's thin, but he's jacked. Got his shorts on. I keep finding more and more detail. Look at that knee pad with silver skull. Sweet stuff. And this guy is just so chunky and well proportioned. I guess he reminds me of a Masters of the Universe action figure. The most out of all of these. I like his colors. Don't ask me to choose. Whichever one's in my hand at the time is which one I like. He's the one that I think I don't like the most. But then when I pick him up and I look at the color combination, he's so cool. He's got an artificial jaw, and I love the colors of his knee pads and his wrist guards. And then I think that I don't like this guy's shape, but he's translucent. Translucent figures are my favorite. You should see the light shining through. I need to get a flashlight that I can shine behind my toys. so you can see how awesome they are. Alright, I'm gonna mash these together. Stay tuned at the end of the video and take a look at the creation I make. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Happy Halloween! Crazy details. I thought I saw a skull face on his chest. Maybe I do. He's jacked too, but it also looks like a jacked skull face. If I choose my favorite parts from each character, that's a good idea. Well, I really like most of this guy. Am I gonna remember how to put these back together? I really like his hands. What, I didn't take anything from my favorite guy? Oh. Maybe I just don't want to split him up because he looks so cool. Look at this guy. Look how much he has to look down. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll just make another character with the rest of the pieces. Oh yeah, I always wished that mashers would separate at the waist and at the shoulders. Look at the little baby fish man I made. He's tiny in comparison now. I guess this really is kind of fun. This guy I made. Oh, that's craziness. Wait, I should be able to make 2 more people. And then I got this guy. I'm going to take off this fin and give it to the little guy. It's a giant monstrosity. Here, and I thought I wasn't going to mash these up. Wait, I think this guy's not that mashed up. But that's okay. He's like a wolf warrior with green knees. These are awesome. How am I going to know how to put them back together properly now, though?